Welcome back to the channel, dear friends. I'm deeply grateful for your continued support and presence. If you've ever stepped into a temple, walked past a towering stupa, or found yourself quietly awestruck before a sacred structure without knowing exactly what to do, this episode is for you. Today, we are diving into a practice that seems outwardly simple, even symbolic, but carries profound spiritual consequences: what to do when you encounter a stupa. Specifically, two ancient and powerful actions, prostration and circumambulation, that when practiced with intention, can transform your karma, awaken your heart, and lay the foundation for countless blessings across lifetimes. Let's begin with a moment of reflection. When was the last time you encountered a stupa and truly paused? Did you recognize it as a spiritual gateway? Did you bow? Did you walk around it with reverence? Or did you just take a picture and move on? In the modern world, it's easy to lose sight of what these structures mean. Many see them as architectural marvels, photogenic icons, or historical artifacts. But within the Buddhist tradition, a stupa is nothing less than a living embodiment of the Buddha's wisdom, compassion, and enlightened presence. It is a bridge between the mundane and the sacred, a portal through which ordinary beings can access extraordinary merit. The stupa, or chotya, represents not only the physical remains of the Buddha or great masters, but also their teachings and enlightened mind. It is said that simply seeing a stupa plants the seed of liberation, but seeing alone is just the beginning. The real power is activated through action, through what you do with that moment. And that brings us to the two essential practices: prostration and circumambulation. Let's start with prostration. It might look like a gesture of humility or even submission, but in truth, prostration is a declaration of spiritual maturity. It's a bodily prayer, a physical act of surrendering ego, dissolving pride, and opening to something far greater than the self. Imagine this: your forehead touches the earth, your hands outstretched in front of a sacred structure, your entire being aligned with devotion. This is not just a posture, this is your soul remembering its source. In that moment, you are not a name, a job title, a role in a family. You are simply consciousness, returning to the truth. When we prostrate to a stupa, we are acknowledging the Buddha's wisdom that transcends time, the Dharma that lights the way through samsara, and the Sangha that holds us in practice. Each bow becomes an offering of the body, speech, and mind, and in return, the universe responds not with applause, but with transformation. The Buddhist texts describe immense benefits of prostrating before stupas. It is said to purify negative karma, especially pride and arrogance. In a world where status and self-image dominate, this act becomes a radical statement of inner freedom. To bow is to be liberated from the illusion of superiority and to remember our shared essence with all beings. Now let's explore circumambulation, or walking clockwise around the stupa. At first glance, it may seem like a ritual, perhaps even outdated, but when done mindfully, it is an embodied meditation. Every step becomes a prayer. Every breath becomes an offering. The clockwise motion symbolizes harmony with the natural order of the universe. The earth rotates from west to east. The sun rises and sets in alignment. Likewise, our circumambulation reflects our willingness to move in accord with truth rather than ego. As you walk around a stupa, the body moves in reverence, the mind settles into rhythm, and the heart begins to soften. It is a sacred dance, a physical modeler, drawing you closer to the center not just of the stupa, but of your own being. The benefits are not abstract. In the scriptures, it's said that circumambulating a stupa even once with sincere intention generates immeasurable merit. It creates causes for long life, good health, clarity of mind, and favorable rebirth. But beyond the karmic fruits, it awakens something immediate: a sense of devotion, humility, and presence. Let me share a story. In a remote Himalayan village, an old woman known as Amadiki made a vow to circumambulate the local stupa every morning before sunrise. For over 20 years, she did so barefoot, through snow and summer heat alike. Villagers often asked her why. Her answer was always the same: "I walk so that my mind doesn't wander. I bow so that my heart stays open." When she passed away, the lamas who conducted her funeral rites reported that her death was peaceful, her body remained soft and fragrant, and birds circled the stupa that morning in silence. They said she had purified lifetimes of karma, not by dramatic acts, but through daily, quiet reverence. This is the power of practice. This is the power of stupas. So, what does this mean for us? It means that the next time you see a stupa, you have a choice. You can walk by, as many do, caught in your thoughts, to your schedule, your phone. Or you can stop. You can bow. You can walk around it once, twice, 3 times. You can offer a flower. You can light a candle. You can speak your deepest prayer. And in that small gesture, you shift the direction of your karma. You signal to the universe, "I choose awakening." And the universe responds. Even if you lie far from a stupa, you can still practice. Create a representation at home. A picture, a statue, a model. Offer light, offer water. Bow before it each morning. These simple acts are not about superstition. They're about connection. They're about realigning with the values of compassion, clarity, and liberation. And if you are lucky enough to visit sacred sites like Bodh Gaya, Sarnatheesh, Lumbini, or any stupa-rich region, make the most of it. Don't just take photos. Take time. Walk with intention. Recite mantras. Dedicate your merit. These moments become spiritual milestones. They live in your consciousness long after your trip ends. Master teachers across all traditions agree spiritual life is not measured by rare, dramatic events, but by consistent, heartfelt actions. And few actions are as accessible and profound as bowing to and walking around a stupa. It's not just for monks. It's not just for pilgrims. It's for anyone who seeks peace, clarity, and deeper connection. The next time you're unsure what to do in front of a stupa, remember this. Bow, walk, smile, offer, remember. These are not just movements. They are the language of devotion. In a world that often feels chaotic, divisive, and hurried, this practice brings you back to simplicity. It reminds you that holiness is not far away. It stands right in front of you: stone, sky, silence. The stupa is not just a structure. It is a mirror. It reflects your capacity to awaken, and each time you bow, you polish that mirror. Each step you take clockwise around it is a step deeper into your true self. Thank you for watching this video. If you've ever had a powerful experience around a stupa, or if you're inspired to begin this practice in your own life, please share your reflections in the comments below. Your story may awaken someone else. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a sacred insight. Until next time, walk with reverence, bow with joy, and live with the knowing that every sacred structure you encounter is calling you home.